Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So guys, inside this particular video I'm going to be showing you something. While I take my trade yesterday on boom 500, on crash on boom 1000, and also on crash 500 and crash 300, I'm going to be showing you how I take it yesterday. So as we all know that we have a two confirmation that we use to check with this particular indicator. We confirm our entry on our 5-minute time frames, and we take our trade on our 30-minute time frames. So we can see that we have the trend of the market that go above the 80 level here. We also have the second one that go above the 80 level here. So most of the time that we trade, we always trade it when our trade go along with each other. Like what you see here, you can see that it go below the 20 level here, and it also go below the 20 level here. So what we are looking for an entry now is an uptrend. Anytime we have the both trend above the 80 level, what we are looking for is a downtrend. So the reason why I take this particular downtrend, when I confirm this entry, I confirm this particular zone also, and we can see here, this is where exactly we are going to enter our trade, because we have an arrow here indicate to us something that look like this second arrow here. You see that we also have it here. I'm not talking about that yellow arrow. I'm talking about the trend that we have there. So we have it there. So that is where we are going to have it on our 30-minute. That's where our trade is going to start on our 30-minute time frames. So I'm going to show you guys how the 5-minute time frames look like for our confirmation entry. So after you confirm your 5-minute time frames and you indicate your arrow on 5-minute time frame, then come to 30-minute time frames and wait for this particular indicator to appear. Then you are going to be catching up your trade on a downward trend. So let me show you on 30-minute time frames, on 5-minute time frames. So as we can see, this is 5-minute time frames. We can see that we have the trend above the 80 level here, and we also have it above the 80 level here. We can see that it starts go above the 80 level at this particular area, and we can see that that is where we are starting have our pullback. We have our yellow line yellow arrow appear here, and we have it also appear here. We can see that. So what we need to do is that once we have the confirmation on 5-minute time frames, and we can spot that particular our arrow here, we can spot that our arrow, all those places, then we go back to our 30-minute. Now we go back to our 30-minute time frames, and we spot that particular place that we have our arrow on 5-minute time frames. You can see this is where we have our arrow here, and what we are going to do is that we are going to wait for this particular arrow to appear on our chart, and once it appears, that is when we are going to be taking down the trend. I mean the red symbol that we see here, and also we have the red symbol here, and our closing time will also be the next green symbol that we have at this particular area. So that is how to trade this particular indicator. So I'm going to show you how I take a particular trade on boom 1000 yesterday. As we can see that I dropped the updates on my group, so you can join my group for more updates on daily boom and crash index and step index. And also let me show you how I take that particular trade on boom 1000 on 30-minute time frames. So now this is boom 1000 on 30-minute time frames. We can see what the trade is doing here. We can see what happened yesterday, and this particular trade I take it yesterday, and I've closed my trade around this particular area. So we can see that. So I also dropped the update on my group. So the reason why I take this particular trade is that I confirm my trend that go below the 820 level here. I also confirm that it go below the 20 level here, and I started looking for an entry on 5-minute time frames, and immediately I saw an entry on 5-minute time frame. I come to my 30-minute time frames and look for my green indicator to appear, and once it appear, I enter my trade at this particular area, and I begin to wait for a best entry. Now this will be an entry for me to close my trade. You can see that this will be my best opportunity to close my trade. Immediately this particular indicator appear again, so that will be a particular spot for that yesterday. And let me show you some previous trade that I've taken so far. You can see this also, we have our trade that go below above 80 level here. We have it below 80 level. That means this particular trade we cannot take it. So you look for a best confirmation entry for you to take a trade. So if you also check here, you will see that we have that our trade go below the 820 level here. But if we check the second indicator, we will see that it does not go below the 20 level here until our trade is around this particular area. You can see this go below the what? It go below the 20 level, and this also go below the 20 level, but we don't have any symbol here to trade that particular trade. And our symbol that we can see that appear is it's open around somewhere this particular area. It's open around somewhere here, we can see, but it's still above the 20 level here, and these have already started the move, and we can enter the trade for short period of time, and when we have our trade backs, then we can close our trade around that particular area. So let me show you guys how I take another trade on crash 500. I've shown you on boom 500. Let me show you on crash 500 and crash 300. So this is crash 500 on 30-minute time frames. What happened yesterday? I take this particular trade yesterday, and I have the proof on my group, so you can join the group and you can see how we take that particular trade yesterday. I told you guys that we have something below the 20 level here, and we also have it below the 20 level here. So what we are looking for now today is that we wait for the confirmation on 5-minute time frames, and immediately we spot that particular area on that 5-minute time frames. We wait patiently on the 30-minute time frames for our green indicator here to appear on with us, and once it appears, then we begin our trade around this particular area. So if we check that particular area very well, we will see that there's going to be an exhausting candle at this particular area, and that is what we follow. We take our trade up to this moment, and we can see that we have a rejection zone here. It appears again, and this will be our take profit level. So now today, we can see that this has gone above the 80 level, and we also have this one above the 80 level. So what we are waiting for is a downtrend entry. We can see this is a taking profit for this, and we have already have our green indicator here, which show that the trade is still on the uptrend. And what we are waiting for today now is that we confirm it on our 5-minute time frames, and once we confirm it on our 5-minute time frames, then we wait again for us to indicate a red indicator for us at any moment here. So that is the indicator that we are going to be taking on a downtrend. So that is what is going to happen on this our crash 500 today. So let's keep on watching the trade, and let's see what is the outcome of this particular trade today. So let me show you what happened also on crash 300. We take that trade yesterday also. Okay guys, this is it. So we have the indicator here. We can see it go below the 20 level here, and our trend begin the below 20 level around this particular area. So what we are looking for is we confirm it on our 5-minute time frames, where we have our trend, on 5-minute time frames. Then we come to this our 30-minute time frames and wait for our green indicator to enter. So once we spot that particular green indicator, then we begin to take the trend alongside with it. We can see what happened now. Our trend is going on a uptrend. Currently now we're still having the uptrend until we have our red indicator that appear again before we take it as a closed profit. So that is how this particular indicator works. And also you can join our Telegram group for more updates on boom and crash index. And this indicator is for everybody. If you want to improve your skill in trading boom and crash, step index, and currency pair, yes, it works on currency pair. This is the best indicator that you can help yourself with. Thanks guys. See you guys in the next video.